Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brad Hurt. I'm back on the A-1 and I'm going to show you how to hook up the reproducer, lowering the weight and lifting the weight, the on-off switch right here. Here and an off. On, off. So if my angel will show her over here on this side, we have these brackets right here. So on to play, off to play. So how do we do this? Well, this back system here, all this, and the lift lever underneath, I will pull that up here in just a minute. Whoops. You're going to have to play with this to get this. You're going to have to undo these two screws and put it like in the up position or the down position.
So you have to put this top end on and then undo those screws?
Undo those screws because it lifts this silver piece, which hits this piece, which lifts the reproducer. So back and forth, you're going to play with this shaft and underneath till you get it to move down. In the beginning, I had it stiff and it wasn't working well. So I put it in the up position, which means that rod goes up. So underneath, I have that rod coming down and that little screw. So I know that the up position, that's where it's set. So I set that and then I tighten it up a little and I played with it, and then you play with it a little. Then you'll get to a point where the metal piece right here, this little piece right here, see that wiggle, the spring? You're gonna go, oh, I can put it down, but now it won't come up. So what you have to do is come in and gently put a pair of needle nose pliers on this, and you're going to bend this piece right here. You're going to bend it up or bend it down a little. So you're going to, this is one of those feely things. So you're going to bend it up a little bit, just pop it up a little, and you'll go, okay, it's not doing it. Maybe you'll look at it and say, okay, maybe I'll bend it down a little. So you bend it down a little, and this is what I did with this. I bent it down first so that this piece right here on the reproducer, this piece, this bar that does the lifting, I said maybe it should go down a little. So I put it down a little, it didn't work, so I put it up a little, and now I got it to play. This gets complicated. This is like the 2-4-minute changer on these. But this, you have to kind of play with them and play with them. The other thing is, we'll take this off. This thread to tighten up the reproducer right here is a 540. And what happens on these, we'll back that off, put this up, push this down, is that it mars the edge here, which puts a burr on it. So when you put the reproducer in, the reproducer it won't go in because there's a little burr in there. Well, I had a flex hone, but I didn't like the way the flex hone worked. So I went old school. And old school is, years ago, I took a piece of 1/4-inch rod like this, and I hex sawed it down. I took this rod, and then I set it in a vise, and I hex sawed a slot in it. Then I took some 1-inch sandpaper, and I put it in like this, and then you roll this up, and you have to roll this in the direction of the drill. So whatever way your drill's spinning, if your drill's spinning to the right or you have it in forward or reverse, you have to understand that. I stuck that in there. Then I stuck this in here and I used it as a flex zone because this is an off size, and I polished this out because I had a burr in here, and I cleaned all that out that way. That way, when you put your reproducer in, this slides in nicely and easily. And then that little pin goes into this slot. So you go in and you can lock it in and lock in the reproducer. That's how you do this. It's very complicated. But once you cut, you have to fiddle with it. It's not set in stone. I put the screw in. You're going to have to play till you get it to come up and down. You know, it's a lot of fun to do, and that's my tip for the day.